What up, homies? Welcome to Canada's most ghetto cooking show where we feature the top ingredients for not a lot of cash every single day. That is a pan. We are warming that thing up right now. We got, what's that called? That, my friends, is called pancake mix, otherwise known as waffle mix or crepe mix, depending on how smart you are. Okay? Real deal. Are you hydrated? Let's get you some hydration. Unsweetened almond drink, you're gonna add dry ingredients first. We forgot our last dry ingredient, which we're gonna triple, quadruple check. I put garlic powder in a crepe last week on a live stream. It was the first one I made of the batch. I was looking so forward to eating that. We're gonna mix this up very carefully. We don't have our crepe slash waffle slash pancake mix up here to use. We have some downstairs, but that is neither here, it's over there. Now you're going to hear a lot of smart lines on this show, so make sure you get your thinking cap on, get out your pen and paper. Holy Friday! Write it down. Next. You're going to pay me real deal, yo. Mukbang sleep stream reaction video coming up next. So look forward to that, bruh. Let's start making this wonderful meal. Really nice cabbage coleslaw. Super peppery. I'll have some bites of that. We'll eat our pancake. We're gonna eat this whole bowl probably. Maybe, hopefully we save one for... I can't make any promises. We'll probably eat them all. We can add a little bit more to the batter quickly. A little bit more in there. And as you do that, you may want to add just a little bit more cinnamon, depending on how light you went with your Saigon cinnamon in the beginning, okay? And we're going to get our stoned wheat thin crackers out. And our nuts for cheese, cashew cheese, and ooh, we're gonna have some different things. These nice crepes. Maybe we'll make a crepe, then we'll make pancakes after. You never know. I could get out the waffle iron, but we'll see what happens, y'all. So you just gotta mix this. Keep folding it and mixing it. And then you're gonna just slowly push it to the sides. Takes a few seconds. Use a smaller bowl. This way it keeps you. You don't have to sit in the kitchen all day, you know what I mean? So we'll get this going here. Doesn't take that long to make. You could use a fork if you want. I just prefer the spatula. I'm gonna use it anyway. Yo, what's up, Leon? How's everybody doing in the chat? I'm gonna put up a question here, see if you guys like pancakes. See how cool everybody is out there. Just gotta answer yes or no, and then I'll know what you're talking about. If you're watching and pay attention, just click the yes button if you like pancakes. If you don't like pancakes, click no. If you like crepes, click yes. If you like waffles, click yes. So all three are yes for if you like those three. If you don't like those three, all three of them, you have to, if you like one of them, still click yes. If you like two of them, definitely click the yes button. If you like all three, click no. And then it's really, they'll have no clue which way that poll was going to, they won't gain anything off you guys, you know what I mean? Getting smash. We're going crepes today, baby. Let's go. And now that I added that much, what did I say? When you do that, you do this, right? And this is going to make everything better. Everything is always better when you eat this way. It's interesting how the Philippines community doesn't support me on my channel. There's like 500 people from the Philippines that are subscribed to me, and I never see them come in here and say hi. I'm the only channel in Canada they don't say hi to. It's weird. There's probably 1,000 people from the Philippines that are subscribed to me. There's like 6,000 from the UK, and then, the rest are Americans. Canadians are going to be Americans soon. Like, you can't change the future, right? They're definitely making us go poor over here right now. And that's not the way to do it. Like, Canada will revolt that way against that. You need to tell them, you guys will have less taxes, more money if you become American. That's what needs to happen. See this beautiful crepe batter, perfectly mixed. Go like this for about 50 seconds if you want. You're incorporating a little bit of air into the batter. Once you knock down the sides there, you're really ready for this. You can see air bubbles blowing, coming up through the top. Just keep whisking like this with the spatula. You're incorporating huge amounts of air. Every time the whole spatula lifts up and goes under, it's a whole pocket of air. Now that you got this going, beautiful texture. Knock that down. This is the perfect texture you're looking for when you're making a beautiful, beautiful crepe. Hit that like button, share the video, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. Let's go. Get this video to 500 likes and I'll blow a fart right on you. Let's go. Here we got some avocado oil. How are you doing? Get that in you. Walk over to the pan. Turn your pan on. Screaming and beaming, baby. Let's go. make sure you wash everything in your house at least twice, right? Do it one day, do it the next day. If you can, do it the next day. Then you know your house is clean, right? Get them stinks out of your house, out of your fabrics. Basically, don't sit on your couch all day, because if you do, it's going to stink, you know? Your bottom is dirty and you sweat into the bottom. That's how you know someone sits around all day, is if your house stinks, right? Because you can smell it in their house, right? You're walking around, moving, going in and out of the house, you know, and you had a bath in the morning. You have your windows open throughout the day. No one's ever gonna know you stink, right? You're moving, right? You're airing yourself out as you go. It's when you sit around you stink, eh? And stinky is no good. Stinky no good. Making crepes. Great question. You're obviously new to cooking. Pancake is much thicker than this. I'll show you. This is how you make a crepe. I'll show you. This is the perfect crepe technique, by the way. Beautiful crepe batter. These are protein crepes, I should mention that as well. Protein, whole grain, organic, and then we use the organic maple syrup. Ah, yes, again. You don't really have a clue what you're talking about, you'll see soon. This is a crepe. Oh, does it ever smell like unreal? OMG, bud. Let's go. You obviously have never cooked before. Does your mom make you spring rolls in the oven? Or is she making you DiGiorno pizzas? Eh? Does your mom make you spring rolls? Does your mom make you spring rolls all day? So light and fluffy, moist, delicate. It's still too soon for you. Oh baby, when you learn how to cook, it's a wonderful thing. When you grow up and become a man and take care of families, you learn to cook, and it's a good thing, man. You get healthier and stronger when you cook real good food, when you know what goes into every bit of your food. You get stronger and healthier and cook real good food. All real men cook their own food. Nothing wrong with a lady cooking food once in a while, but real men cook all the food. Look at the term chef. What do you think of? Man or woman? Quick, say that. It's obvious, right? Now look around the world. How many chefs are there who are men? Millions and millions. How many chefs are women? Hundreds of thousands? I don't know. Thousands and thousands for sure. Hundreds of thousands of women are chefs. Let's ask. Hey Google, are there more men who are chefs or more women? Hey Google, are there more men who are chefs or women?
Generally, there are significantly more men who are chefs than women, particularly in leadership roles such as
Hey
head chefs
Google.
and Michelin-starred chefs.
Hey Google, can you tell me the number more of men chefs than women?
Based on available data, the number of men who are chefs is significantly higher than the number of women who are chefs, particularly in leadership and highly recognized roles. For example, in the U.S. in
That's a
2022, out of approximately 400...
That's a crate. And again, it's okay, you don't know how to cook, but when you come to this show, don't think you're gonna run my show, but I am the hash man. Now we're gonna get now we're gonna get out the 200-year-old maple syrup. We're gonna get out the. I'm making pizza today, by the way. I don't even want to get into it. I'm having mashed potatoes, gravy, fried onions, fried mushrooms. Right now I'm getting out the cashew cheese. Oh, I'm having some stuff today. You don't even want to go there. We're doing up the shepherd's pie, and that's and I'm having pizza. Like I have to have pizza. It'll probably be at like midnight or so, maybe 10 p.m. But probably midnight. I'll probably make it right at midnight. But let's get some 200-year-old maple syrup in me. Let's get out our famous platter we're feasting on. We used to feast on this platter, burritos and stuff like that. Way back in the day. 8 years ago it was. I came on YouTube. 7. I did a video 7 or so years ago eating burritos. One of my greatest creations to date. 6, 7, 8 burritos I ate. Most raviolis I ever ate in a day on live stream was 49 or 48. I ran out. That was the only reason. All fried ravioli in the pan. I might have boiled them. I don't remember. I made raviolis and they were sick. I just kept going. I didn't get a ravioli conscience or nothing, or comatose. Nothing happened. I didn't gain like the power of ravioli or Chef Boyardee. I didn't get nothing extra. I did, pretty much go gray pretty quick, but that, I don't think it had anything to do with the raviolis. I think it was you guys. Here we are. Oh, this is going to be one fine thing. When I say gray, I mean just like some of my beard. My hair is actually almost entirely, you can hear the hesitance in my voice. My hair is almost entirely blonde, and I don't dye my hair. You're gonna see that when you see my. Why does his hair gray on the side but not on the top? I don't know. I didn't talk to God, talk to Jesus, talk to Christ, I don't understand these things, but that's what happened. Fucked up in the clone generator, Pricks. Gave me shitty clone juice or something. I probably got like the last bit of juice. They're like, hey, I think we can make a solid goof here. They're like, yeah. No, you know what? Second thought, don't bother. And then one night, some goof in the back of the facility was like, yeah, let's make a solid goof, eh? And there I was. That's how they made sloppy heads. Oh! What, you didn't think I wasn't gonna say e-bike-eddie. That's obviously what happened. That's his, what do you call that? When that happens to you, that's his origin story. That's sloppy head and e-bikes Eddie origin story. Oh fuck. Here we go. We got a nice platter here. How you doing? Hey, did you hear, Tommy D? Did you ever hear what this dude did to Australia? He almost bankrupted Australia. This guy from New York. Oh, we're gonna like all kinds of weird dust in the air. I don't want any of that. All right. So what happened next was funny. Well, I mean, it wasn't like some dude. I don't even go there. Apparently, I went there one time and they're all like, "Yo, this dude," and I was like, "Oh, you guys should lighten up on him." Then I realized like what was going on. I was like, "Actually, you guys, get him more." I'm like, get him, guys." Oh, it's funny stuff. Yeah, he almost took Australia out in one fell swoop. He said he wanted a camper or something. I don't even know what happened, but he almost got you guys. But I think you guys got him back later or something. You guys, there's some weird stories out there on YouTube right now going around. Like, I can't make this up, man. I never seen people give someone else 10K or something like that. And it was American, bro. He gave him 10K American. But I think he actually gave him more than that because then he was supposed to get him drones and stuff, and none of that stuff happened either. I was like, whoa. Yeah. So when you see stuff like this and you're like, oh, duh, it's this, it's that, just watch the show and let it happen, okay? You kind of flustered me earlier and I kind of screwed up the first one. Now watch me, Nene. Plus, I don't think the pan was ready either, but all excuses aside because you're a goof. Now, it's not you either if you're watching this from Australia. That other dude that was commenting saying it was a pancake. Throat chop you right now, but never say that again about my awesome, sexy Icelandic crepes. Throat chop you. Now, obviously, this show is a comedy. You know, there's dramedies and then there's comedies and then there's stuff that happens on a live stream that should never happen, right? And the other day something happened on Sunday, so I'd like to take a minute for the good people of YouTube who actually make YouTube cool, right? And don't come at other people, right? I always have fun with people. If you can't take a slight little joke after all the weird mean shit you guys have done to people, and I name you, I call you out. The sloppy heads and e-bike Eddie, they have no conscience. So they have no IQ or conscience, so it doesn't matter. None of it matters for them. Watch what I do to this crepe. I'm telling you right now. Make sure you live life with a conscience because conscience is one of the few things that can guide you in this world. It truly guides you. Without a narrative, without a plan. Maybe conscience has a plan for you, and that you should listen to, right? Your conscience, it's yours. No one has the conscience inside of them that speaks to you like it does. No one else has that conscience. No one. You are the only one with that exact conscience, and it guides you. If your refusal to listen to your conscience is to disobey the gods, the matrix, everything. So always listen to your heart of hearts, deep within. And if you can't, seek some guidance on what it is that's clouding your judgment so you can't listen to your conscience. It should be screaming at you, don't do this, no, don't do this. You should always, or it's, if it, like, because, you know, if you're thinking of doing something that is even remotely bad or wrong, that's what your conscience would say. If you spend all day and your conscience, no, don't do that. You gotta work, you gotta revamp your entire life. What I was getting at is that, yeah, like if you're ever thinking about doing something that's, see how it peeled away? I mean, she's almost ready, but you can see the center's a little thick. It's kind of pancake-ish in the center, where we went crepey on the outsides, which is super sick. And I'll fix that right away. I just don't want to touch it right now. We're letting her do her thing, okay? Very important to let a crepe do its thing, okay? You see how we haven't completely peeled away here? You can aid it, but to what point, right? So I see the problem. We're going to just peel it back, adjust our heat augmentation right there, and rolling dirty, baby. Oh, it smells just like crepes. You ever had I had crepes with apples, cinnamon apples before. Oh my goodness, is it amazing. A cinnamon apple crepe is out of this world. My mother made them for me. Isn't that epic? Very neat, eh? So you just spin it and win it like that. Oh, it smells like when you go to you go to them festivals or something, or even in Belgium right now, there's some weird dude with like way too many teeth in his mouth and they're going sideways and you're like, oh, I can't wait to eat off this guy's crepe cart. Like you're in line, like 400 people are in line at that dude's crepe cart right now. He'd be drooling on them and everything, baby. Let's go. I'm just gonna kind of fold it in. I'm hungry. We're just gonna push this in and go. Oh, it's so paper thin there. Oh, it's gonna be so crispy and just amazing. The cinnamon's just gonna be popping on this one. We're gonna get a bit of we're gonna load this thing. Not too much though. I gotta stress that a lot. Like I'm not using extra amounts of maple syrup. I'm loading up on cinnamon once or two, but I didn't put any on the other, right? Like just what was in the batter, right? But I put some on this one, none on the other side of that one. But check this one out. This one kind of got a darker side. Check that one out. Nice light blonde side. So we'll feature the blonde side. You're not. There's nothing here that is anything but perfect. Trust me. It was the center was a little thicker because I didn't do this and I didn't want to lose the. You can see this perfect inner layer, and then there's this amazing right here. I'll adjust the heat now. And place her over there. Next up, and we're going to scrape this into the sink. Because at this point, you don't want any extra weird dust in there. Man, that one's got me. Almost went in my hair there. It's awesome. So here we go. What are we doing? More of this. So we're going to do I got walnut oil here, but no, let's just continue with the avocado. And this is a 450 degree silicone pan. Why is this? This is almost low. This is avocado oil, 100%. And there it goes. That was the last drop. That sucks. I've got grapeseed oil. But I got this walnut oil here. I use a little dash of this walnut oil. If you haven't used your walnut oil for a little while, I recommend you wipe it off. I had it the back of the pantry there. I cleaned out the last cupboard is cleaned out in the cupboard, so I'm all ready to vacuumed, mopped, and not even mop it, but you know what I mean, like soap suds and all this. I did vacuum it with the Dyson handheld part and the special furniture piece. I don't know why it's doing that. I have the oven. I'm going to just turn it right off. It's barely, but it is slightly. I can't get the walnut oil lid off. Why? I feel like this isn't the lid. It's a screw top and it says go in this direction. Okay, well, let's just unscrew it. It might take like 4 hours to unscrew this. No, what is going on? It's been open. No, like I had some of this before. I refuse to use grapeseed. We're going to use... gee whiz. Holy crow. Well, we're going to use a little bit of a different kind of oil. I mean, I don't see any problem with this. No, I'm not using grapeseed oil. I can't get the lid off of the walnut. So, what we do is, we'll go back to the fridge. Just play cool, play cool. Don't let them know you're about to absolutely have a good time. I'm okay. I got garlic here too. We'll put that in there. Keep tripping over that. And the onions will fry up later on. Okay. They call me the Sizzler. Man, this pan's going. So we're gonna do some brown butter crepes here, I guess we'll call it. I like them juicy, you know what I mean? We're gonna get this one juicy. I think I should be able. Nope, there's gonna be another one after this. That's okay. 4 nice crepes out of this. All right. All right, so you want to get this going. Super easy to do, okay? Yeah, there was a dude on YouTube that was completely belligerent, going around punching people on live stream in Las Vegas, and YouTube never caught it. He did it. They reported him for like a long time. There's like 6 channels that he was threatening on YouTube with like serious violence. Like he was saying, like he was reporting, like he was basically projectile violence. He called on this one guy, and that's the guy that he ended up going up to on Las Vegas Strip. But the video has since been deleted. And I bet you any money, if that's the case and it's his family that's involved, that's evidence. That's evidence in a murder, right? So there's tons of stuff going on right now that, in the last, 24, 48, 56 hours has transpired. And they don't protect YouTube live streamers at all. Not a bit. You can, like, if I was live and someone in the chat was like, yo, I'm gonna get you, I've reported it. If their messages, like, they'll say, like, I'm gonna get your, like, they say the weirdest stuff. And not all the time, but once a month, every 3 months, every 6, like, I've had 6 and 8 years, but they're horrible, like, comments, right? No, more than that. I'd probably say, like, I don't want to say how many and what, but it's been reported, right? Like, it's crazy that what happens to those people. Never anything happens, right? It's just bad. They don't protect. And you look at who's going live, there's a lot of children on YouTube. I think it's 16 you have to be, which I don't understand. Like, you should have to be 21 years old to go live on YouTube. And even then, I mean, if your content features gun violence and stuff like that, I don't think you should have a channel on YouTube, There's so many channels where they just hold up guns and, it's a creepy world out there where someone can show up on your panel and be like, yeah, if that person ever says anything to you, man, just let me know, and they'll hold up some weird thing on stream, and it's like, well, how isn't that getting flagged? Why isn't this douche getting flagged because he had someone on his stream clearly promoting and, threat, like it's a threat, right? With something that's, should be outlawed on live stream, because, I mean, you talk about showing feet and you're worried about that, but you got somebody uttering threats with a piece of steel that fires projectiles, and that's okay, right? Like, how, what? Just wait though, like I always say, laugh now, cry later. And the people who are doing that, they're gonna find out the hard way that you're gonna be the one in a lot of trouble right away. And you won't understand, like I said, you won't really see it coming, you won't understand, but you talk a big talk, you like to make, diss videos about people, you can look forward to a lot of pain, I can guarantee you. There's a lot of creepy people out there as it is. Now you're going to making diss videos about creepy people? Phew! You know what I mean? So as you can see, after you do a few, you get way better at it. And timing is everything. Also the texture, the thickness, everything. The texture, the batter, the amount left, right? The amount of liquid to batter ratio, like, if you get what I'm saying, like, it changes as you get to the last ones, right? This would be my ultimate one here. Like I said, I like them this way. This one's, I might eat this one I'm gonna eat this one, I'm gonna eat this one, I'm gonna eat that one, and I might save the last one. I'm gonna eat these 3. This is a big ass crepe too. This crepe could feed a whole family. But I'm gonna eat this thing myself. And then I'm gonna eat this one. And then I'm gonna eat this one. But I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna eat this one. Then I can't figure it out. I'm probably eat this one, but I might eat this one first because it's already nice and cool. I could already start doing things to these ones, right? And then you always got to ask yourself, which way do you put it? You always put the biggest one down. Now that one's going to go here. Then you're going to put the syrup on this one and a bit down on this one on the edge. No, you should do the center down because it won't sop through. The edge will cascade off, or I'll make it happen. I don't know. What do? Do you syrup then slap? Save the bottom one fresh because you're going to have a little bit of sloppies coming off the side or something. You know what I mean? Oh, I got so many questions. No, it's gonna get it. It's gonna get it. It's gonna touch and kiss that and get this. Let's taste this. Who wants a bite? Taste it. Oh my god. Oh, you know it's so sad. You don't even need syrup for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I picture going hiking in the mountains and then just like having fucking crepes all day in the mountains. I don't know why. Oh my god. Oh my. Take a bite. Try this. You don't even need anything. Whoa. Oh my god. We gotta get some. What are we gonna do? We got this, right? Yeah. We actually got this. Did we got this though? Hard to tell if we got this. So, I think that crepe's done. You're gonna turn the power off to the stove, and then you're gonna do a little flipsy dipsy. Did they end up getting Nipsey Hussle on the live stream, or did they just get him? Oh, I could totally do it. If I could reach my toes, I would eat them. I would get them. You know, I'd have a good. How you doing? This one should be dead, eh? Don't you think? Ooh. Maybe another 60 seconds or so. It seems a little. We'll let her do her thing right there. Let's start on the cashew cheese and crackers, which is actually right here. But actually, let's bring you guys over here. Focus on these for a second. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it is 1 p.m. and I need a nap. I haven't had a nap in probably 4 to 6 days, maybe longer, 8 days, 9 days. But I did nap with the wife on a Saturday, I think, or was it a Sunday? But I did have a nap, but I didn't. I got up. I think she stayed in bed. Like, I think she was still sleeping, but that's cool. But yeah, I was up at like 4 or 6 a.m. last Saturday, and I was gaming. Pretty sure that was the timeline. Did we not make pizza at 4 a.m. too, or something like that? So this one, I'm actually going to flip this upside down. And then it's, oh no, I've got one coming on top, right? So you can't make this up, bro. We're just going to put that like that. We're going to put this, the one, we're putting one of these, putting this one on top of this. So. Oh, did it again there. So there you go, there you have it. The Triple Decker Sensation by Hash Info. How you doing, yo? Pick that up. Easy peasy cleanup. I am gonna have a bath, but not yet. I'm gonna come back and there's more to cook. Dang, you know, just when you think it's dead, you gotta keep going. So that's what we're gonna do. We keep going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know. did. That away. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I gotta get this last one in the pan. Just picture me scraping out the bowl now. That's where we're at. Made a bunch of short videos this past month, even the last 2 weeks. You want to check those out? Those are really cool videos. Drop a like, share them with your friends. Tell your friends about the channel. We'll be making some other videos today. Sleep stream coming up soon. I might do a bit of a sleep stream coming up next, I think. I just want to get this last crepe did. We got the pan on. Wash my hands. Brand new bedding for the bed, so we can showcase that today. Brand new pillows, pillowcases, bedding. Actually, a brand new bed recently. That. I've got a coleslaw. I'm gonna have a few bites of the coleslaw right now. So we're starting out. My mouth is salivating. We're starting out our. Be right back. Oh. Oh, good. Coleslaw. Eating. In mouth. Make me go poop. You know, big farts. Coleslaw. Oh, wow. Oh. Ah. 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 So peppery. That stuff is so tangy. All right, so now the last thing you want to do is just finish up this beauty here. The last one. This will be for the wife. She can have a fucking pancake or whatever she wants to call this. Bon appetit. It's always sad when they break on the flip. I know, right? But to be honest with you, that one was like destined to do it, you know? I didn't leave it in there quite as long as I could have, and I don't want it to be over. It's a pancake, right? Like, it's just floury dough. Like, it just needs to be cooked. It's completely cooked. So this one will be fine. I should be able to flip this one in like 10 seconds. It's for the wife, so she hasn't been that good, so hers can be a little crisper, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, she's a good lady. Look how perfect this dough, it turns into this, like, you know, waffle cone? This is literally waffle cone texture and material right here, and flavor. Oh, that's true glory right there. The oven's off now, so it's just going to use residual heat to cook it up. There's 3 beauties right there. This will be 3 protein whole grain pancakes, crepes, I should say. Screw that guy. You know what I mean? I'm not even constipated or nothing. I haven't been constipated in like 25 years, 24 years. There's certain things you shouldn't put in your body, and one of them would be X-Lax. You should always eat naturally. Natural is going to get you far healthier than using anything like that. This is cashew cheese, garlic and herbs in here. I think there's some jalapeno. I'm not even sure anymore. But we're just going to go like that with it, okay? And then you can kind of build your own creation. I also like to use the veggie salami, but I'm out. Sad face. That's okay. Now we're going to apply some maple syrup to these beauties. So let's come on over here for a minute. Let's bring your platter. I like to plate right off the front end of the frying pan as it comes off, so you get this perfect. Hey, how you doing? As Tommy said, I mean, it sucks when they break, but also I'll tell you why I do like when they break. It's already broken, so it's already like you can start here, or you can leave that for the end. Eat all this, and then just be like, oh, there's the hey, how you doing? I just want to show you how good this is for a second. Get that onto there, like that. Buckle down onto that, like so. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Now, I recommend you eat with another cracker on top if you go that way. And then just kind of get it like that. Oh, chica. And you just kind of want to get into it like that. How you doing? Mm. Wishing you all the best in life, all right? Mm. Oh, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.